Welcome to our second report for Mars Attacks SMG, and we wanted to start off, Mary and I, by thanking our backers. Thank you so much. Secondly, I want to talk about some of the stuff that we're doing, and that is we're making a trailer for this. We should have had right up front, but we've been working on slowly but surely. I want to show you some behind the scenes on it. Also, I want to thank Bob Burns for joining us and Gary Hughes. Bob Burns will be a producer, and both he and Gary Hughes will be performing in the picture. We're really excited about that. So let's go look at some things.
Oh my, what's that?
Oh, you caught me. Well, as you can see, it's a wireframe of a Mars Attacks alien that I've been building today. I just started this morning. Well, I think you can see it better down here, but we're building a basic alien to go inside the spacecraft, which I'll show you in a minute, that Chris Martin made. But what I need is a puppet that I can move so I can have inside the bubble. You're not going to see them very close up because they're wide shots of the ships going by, but you need to have the aliens inside. But since I could not find a wireframe mesh already available, the working light wave, I had to make one myself. So, if I do some more work on this, we could probably actually use it in the film, but of course we're going to have, and this is a new thing too, is we're going to have puppets about this big.
How big?
Not that big.
Not big,
That'll
okay.
be rod puppeted in the elbows, and by puppeteers, and all the rods for the legs and the head and everything will be green, against green screen. There will be cables running up through the elbows, the rods that control the arms, to move the fingers. And there also will be a larger close-up head we're going to make that will have an articulated face. Between all three of the things, using the CG, the rod puppet, and the close-up insert head, we'll be able to do a really nice Mars Attack alien for the show.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So, but what I'm doing right now is I'm adding bones and basically an internal armature to make this move. So here's what I wanted to show you. We're working on the trailer, and I did a CG puppet of the Mars Attack alien to go inside of this wonderful spacecraft that Chris Martin built for us that is pretty much canon to the original cards, and I'm setting up a shot for our trailer, and I thought I'd show you a little behind the scenes. What you're seeing here is a rendered frame. Of course, none of the texturing or anything is done. This is in a very rough state right now, but I just wanted to show you what we're working on. This is one of the shots where the ship will come across here and come right over us and fly right overhead. Now, right about here, I'm going to stop and actually render a frame for you of the actual image. And of course, those of you who are not familiar with CGI, the computer has to render each frame and all the material that's in it. And sometimes those frames can take 5-10 minutes a frame to render for like 240 frames in a shot. So this is rendering very fast because it's very simple. If you look here, you can see our little Mars Attacks characters that I built today, and they're inside of Chris's ship, and they'll be moving around, and they're just meant to be seen from a distance. Here's the underneath part of the ship. We'll render that. You can see how beautiful that is. There's a lot of texturing that has to be done, and this is a very simple composite with a flat background. This will render here in a second. This is a very fast machine I'm working on. They're almost rendered, almost rendered. And that was a total of 24 seconds for one frame, which is really fast. And you can see the motion blur is turning on here, and you can see the blur as it goes over. Also, let's see if I go in here, you can see the model I've been working on, and he needs a lot more work, but he's good for what we need to be seen at a distance inside the ship. And I built this just today. And I will finish it off more, put more of the details on it, completely detail out the face and everything. But this is the kind of stuff that we're doing and will be doing. Of course, we're going to build an actual large model of the same spacecraft, so we'll be doing practical effects against green screen with that. And we're going to be using Chris Martin's spacecraft for wide shots and shots where we have to have a lot of spacecraft flying in the scenes. So here we are in the modeling program of Lightwave, and this is the model that Chris built. Now keep in mind, this is OpenGL rendering. This is not actual photoreal rendering. This is how we can see the model very quickly when we're working on it, because as you know, the dome is clear and transparent. But look at the detail he's done in this craft. I just love the bottom here. I love these little braces he's put. He's got all these ribs on it that the one in the cards has. It's just fantastic. He's even done a little bit of his own take on it. These little holes in the top, which I think just look fantastic. Here you can see what the wireframe actually looks like that he built. It's really quite remarkable. We just go to complete wireframe here, and now you can see the entire wireframe without shading and all the work that went into this beautiful high polygon count model. So it's really, really, really nice, Chris. Thanks so much. Again, I want to thank all our backers who have contributed to this project, and please, please spread the word. Tell your friends that they too can be part of this project and have as much fun as we are all having together right now. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next report.